Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a TTMS special number 40, guys. What is going on, my homies? What's good, playboys? I hope every single one of you guys are doing good, players. I really hope you guys are doing good, man. Listen, we got some good stuff to talk about. This is TTMS. When it comes to TTMS, we love talking that shit. Before we get into it, let me give a shout out to some of the homies in the chat. We got Kanushi, what's going on, player? Lee's in the chat. Max City Entertainment, what's going on, playboy? Michi Poo, Saltwagon, Far Q, what up, playboy? Kristen R, what's going on? Doggy Dog 420, what's good, killer, man? Hope you guys are doing good. We got the homie Adidas 20. He goes TTS, my G. I'll get to that. Sapo, what's going on? Crispy Rambo, E Ranks, what's good, player? What's up? Razor Ultron, what's up? We go, let's go, Ozzy. He goes, let's go, player. General Spartan, 27. There will be no mercy. Talk that shit, killer. Bugsy, 2180. What's good, playboy? Hope you well. We got Pokey Clams, 24/7. Rob, what's going on, killer? Rob in OKC. What does OKC stand for? Oklahoma? I don't know. Amal Kafaji, big boy Mike, what's good? Aztec Warrior, what's going on, killer? Spittin', what's up? Hope you're doing well, bro. Kane Nation, what's going on, cuz? What's good? Crazy old school. The homie P Lump, what's going on, killer? Chia Walker, TTS killer. P Lump goes, my man speechless. Facts, bro. Facts. The one and only E ranks. I thought so. Oklahoma, yeah. I thought so it was a city. Shout out to you, playboy. God Soul, what's going on? Yo, hitting the field goals. What's up? Junta, Scratch Acid. What's good, playboys? You seen what's been going on them street corners? Suicide Kings, what's good, killer? Hope you guys are doing good. Every single one of you guys, hit that like button. You know what's been going on. You know what's been going on them street corners. I talked about this year. It's going to be a bloodbath. And as time is going on, shit is going left. And it's not good. It's not good. We're definitely going to be talking about it. Before we get into that, the homie Adidas 20 with a 10. Shout out to you, playboy. Goes TDS, my G. Yo, Adidas 20. Shout out to him because I know he met. Who did he meet? What's his name? Chico. What's his name here? I forgot his name on YouTube for a second. Demo Flow Gaming. Adidas 20 is out there talking that shit with the homie Demo Flow Gaming. Talk that shit, homies. I love seeing that shit. The Forgotten One, he goes TTS, Sean. No doubt the Forgotten One. Shout out to you, player. Bobby Singh, what's going on, killer? G Myers, talk that shit. Before I start, let me give a shout out to the TTS members, bro. Shout out to the homies for supporting the channel as well. I'm doing good. But anyway, you know what? Let's get right to it. No mustache. Junta, do you know what it is? I'll do it next week. I couldn't be asked. Oh, do you want me to wear a tash? I'll wear a tash. If you want me to wear a tash, I'll wear a tash. I got so many tashes here. Let me see what I got for you. Let's see what I got for you, player. What do I have? Let's see what do I have for you guys. You guys want me to wear a tash? Nah, I'll leave it for today. Because last week the tash was falling off. It was falling off last week. I'll leave it for now. But you know what? I'll wear it next time. NYG, what's going on, player? What's good? Hope you're doing good. I hope every single one of you guys are being good. Hopefully it's been a good week for you guys. But do you know what? Let's talk that shit. Let's have some fun. Starting with our first topic. And what shall we start with? What shall we start with? Do you know what? Let's start with that dog shit PlayStation VR2. Before I get into that, let me get a super chat from the homie Drone TJ with a 5. What's good, killer? He goes, what's up, bro? When do you think when do you think we'll get the older cards going into Game Pass and the other older games, Blur, Prototype, and many more? Now, let me tell you something, Drone TJ. That's a great super chat and salute to you, player. I will say this. Diablo is starting this month. That's the first batch of games that's coming this month. After that, they're going to slowly roll them out. I feel like they're going to roll them out really slowly when it comes to the older games. The BC games I'm talking about. They might want to FPS. They might want to do an FPS boost. Who knows? When it comes to all the Call of Duty games and the older games, you're talking about like Prototype, Blur, True Crimes as well. They might want to give that HDR FPS, auto HDR FPS boost as well. So, starting with this month, the ABK deal, the first game is Diablo 4. After that, I'm assuming every month after that, we might get a snippet of what's going on. No doubt. They got a lot of games, a lot of the old Call of Duty games as well. It's gonna be interesting, bro, to see what's gonna go on with what's gonna go on with the older games. I would rather them hold it back and get the FPS boost. If they not do no enhancements, nothing, no FPS, auto HDR, none of that, drop them soon as possible. But if they're looking, what's going on Windows 79? What's good, Mr. Glass? But if they are working on that auto HDR FPS boost, go for it. Because obviously, people that's never played them type of games, you want to play in the best light as possible, and that's the beauty about the series console, especially this current gen. You got games like Splinter Cell running at 4K. You got games like Fallout pushing the FPS boost, and the older games pushing an FPS boost. Some games are going to 120 frames. So, no doubt, Drone TJ, expect them games to happen because Diablo is the first game that's coming out, and that's a brand new game from last year. I believe that's the latest game from ABK. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's the latest AAA game that's come from ABK. So no doubt, Playboy. Jacob, what's going on, Playboy? What's good? Onyx the Gaming, THX, Windows 79. Hope you're doing well, Playboy. Let me get this other super chat. Prolific, what's going on, Playboy with a 2? Sean, aka the Bollywood bad boy. Salute to you, Playboy. I hope you're doing well, killer. Be safe out there as well. The homie THX 1138 with a 2. PlayStation VR 2, dead! PS Portal, dead! PS no games in 24? Talk that shit, Playboy. Talk that shit. El Unicorn, what's going on, bro? Anyway, let's talk about this dog shit. PlayStation 2 VR2. Whatever you want to call it. That piece of shit hardware. We talked about it so many times, guys. And we said it. When it comes to the PlayStation VR2, why are you locking it down to one bitch-ass platform? Why are you locking that shit down? Get well, Jacob. Take some time, rest. Take some paracetamol or painkillers, whatever you call them over there, and recover, bro. Why are you locking that shit down to one platform? Put that shit on the PC platform because it's a niche fucking... it's a niche market for that. It ain't gonna sell like a mobile phone. It ain't gonna sell like a console that's selling 20 million, 25 million, 50 million. Nah, play. You should have done that day one. And on top of that, when it comes to the first party games, when it comes to supporting that piece of shit hardware, ain't enough. There's not enough content. What's going on, Carl Weep? What's good? This is what I'm talking about. Giggity08, what's good? Jacob, what's up, player? This is what I'm talking about. I told you guys, and I know you guys said the same shit when they launched that shit at 650 and dropped it with that hoe off the mountain. We said that ain't gonna do shit. You locking that shit down to fucking one platform. And talking about BC, you did not even have BC, backwards compatible games with it. People that invested into the PlayStation VR Part 1. Them games ain't coming forward. And what did you actually believe? Like what did like the ponies expect? That the PlayStation VR 2 is gonna take over? That the PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be incredible when it comes to the sales? It's a niche market, and on top of that, you lock that shit down to the big bitch of a console, PlayStation 5, and that's your fault. Now, everybody was saying, and when I mean everybody, the ponies, guys, Carl Weeb, Chris Hart was saying, this is next level. PlayStation VR 2 is next level. Everybody's gonna be buying that shit. It's going to be flying off the shelves. That's what they said to us. That's what they said to us. It's going to be flying off the shelf. Trey Frizzy, what's going on, Playboy? Hope you well. Nico, what's up, killer? They were saying it's going to be flying off the shelf. And we said it. They didn't even listen to us. And this is no Xbox. This is not the Xbox fanboy hat on. I'm telling you right now, it's a niche market. And especially locking that shit down to a fucking platform, one platform, it's going to be a problem. No doubt. But you got the guys like Chris Hart, the J-Dubs, the P-Rocks, all of the ponies out there. Reforged Gaming, if you want to put them in there. DC guy, Dreamcast guy, Moonface guy, all of them POSs. Listen, guys, I'm not doubting the tech. But the way you guys were talking that shit, the way you guys were saying the PlayStation VR is going to take off, everybody's going to have that shit. PlayStation makes the best shit. Let me tell you something. As of right now, everybody knows what's happening with the PlayStation VR 2. And what's happening with the PlayStation VR 2? One thing and one thing only. Guys, take a look at this shit. Let me take my glasses off. So I can see this shit in real time. Demoflone Gaming, what's going on, killer? I hope you had a good time with the homie Adidas 20 Playboy. Hope you had a good time. Look at this shit. When they told us that shit is flying off the shelf, everybody's buying a PlayStation VR 2. Everybody wants that shit. Why is it coming out right now that Sony, yes, Sony, the bad boy, the baddest motherfucker on the planet according to these ponies, that Sony is pausing, yes, pausing production on the dog shit PlayStation VR 2 until the backlog is sold out. Will you look at that shit? Peel up facts. Nobody is buying that shit. What are they doing? They're pausing on production so they can sell the backlog. When it comes to the unsold units, they're selling that shit. And on top of that, when they're selling that bitch right now at $550 on its own, it can't do shit on its own. With no compelling software, content. What's gonna happen? Nobody's gonna be buying that shit. If you guys actually believe that shit's gonna sell, you're gonna wake up, you punk ass bitches. You guys actually believe that shit's gonna sell like that? Really? Especially on one platform? The backlog, let's not even talk. Listen, we know the scalpers were out there buying this shit. Buying this shit. Now it's collecting dust, and on top of that, it's collecting dust in Sony's warehouses. Come on, guys. Are you stupid? You dumbass, bitch ass, no good, $9 $2 whole ponies. How many times did we tell you that shit is not gonna sell? It's for a niche market. Put that shit day one on PC. And guess what? After 1.5 years, 2 years, what are they doing? They're gonna test the waters with PC. No shit! They're gonna be testing that shit. Why? Because nobody's buying that shit. That bitch ass, no good PlayStation VR 2 is collecting dust. That's what's going on with that shit. And they're doubling down on the PlayStation Pro. We'll talk about that, Colby, if I got time. Listen, we're not doubting the tech. I'm not doubting the tech, guys. Listen, but when you lock that shit down to one platform, yes, one platform, and price that bitch at that price, it's gonna be a problem. And on top of that, you have no fucking games with it. That's the problem. You know, I find this funny. Honestly, I find this shit funny. But before I continue, the Angry MD with the 2, what's going on, Playboy? Sony got scammed by Bungie. Bro, listen, we could talk about that Bungie stuff in a bit, man. Bungie knows how to play the game. Phil Spencer knew we ain't playing that shit. Phil Spencer knew what was up with Bungie. The Angry MD, what's going on, Playboy, with the 5? They should drop the price on the PlayStation VR 2 and bundle it with the dog shit PlayStation 5 Pro. And if they can make it backwards compatible. Angry MD, I'm afraid you're asking too much. PlayStation doesn't know shit about PC. What do they know? They just about got PlayStation 4 games running on that dog shit PlayStation 5. They just about got the cloud saves transferring over to the PlayStation 5, bro. Talking about BC with PlayStation VR2? Nah, bro, it's not happening. That ain't happening for a hot minute, bro. Carl Weeb, everybody remembers that shit. Josh Moore, what's going on? Long live the Black Mamba, what's good? Playboy. Gummy Hernandez. Listen, test the waters. It should have been testing the waters day one. What? Listen, if the PlayStation, what? Listen, if the PlayStation, what's going on, Saltwagon? If the PlayStation VR2 was selling like hotcakes, there's no need to put it on the PC platform. Am I right? Am I right, guys? No doubt. There's no need for it. But nope, they're gonna expand it. I'm gonna put that shit on on the PC platform. Why? Because that shit ain't selling. And on top of that, they pause production on that shit. That is saying some shit. That is saying something. They paused on that shit. PlayStation VR2 ain't doing shit anymore. Imagine that, capping for that shit. And only to find out that the PlayStation VR2 is complete dog shit. The homie sent me something. What's that? G Myers sent me something funny. Mr. Pringles. Oh man, the Tash. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Let me pull this up. What's this here? Oh, someone sent me something. 1 second. Anyway, we'll get back to it. Yeah, 100%. The controller, the cameras is what it is. Tough shit. Tough shit. Carl Weeb, I don't have that shit. I don't have that shit. Taylor Parker, facts. They're gonna do the PlayStation game was over. The mechanic, what's going on, bro? Well, do you know what's funny about the PlayStation? We'll talk about that, bro. We'll talk about that. But get into the PSVR, bro. Let's be honest. That shit. Let me put my glasses back on so I can talk shit. Getting back to the PlayStation VR, guys. We talked about it. Ain't it? It's a niche market, and on top of that, you need a PlayStation 5. And do you know what? I'm not surprised they pause on production. I'm not surprised it isn't selling like hotcakes. It costs a lot of money. It's a niche product. Content is lackluster. First party is lackluster. Straight up. When you go look at the Steam library, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands. And all of them games continue to work. The Quest is a beast. For the price, the entry, you get the great experiences, no doubt. It's a wrap. Facts, bro. The PlayStation VR2, Rob, it's a wrap. Phantom Archer, what's going on? And do you know what? I'm glad Xbox didn't invest in it. Even though we have to take an L on it, Phil went out there, announced it, and obviously he did it because PlayStation were doing it. But it's in the bigger picture. He understood that, you know what? It's not there yet. There's no point pumping money into this hardware where it's looking to sell a couple of million, a few million. And you need dedicated studios. Now, if they do launch something like this, why not put it day one on the PC as well? Make sure it's available to the PC platform day one. That's what you need. The big audience, because it's a niche product. Yeah, Carl Reeve, no doubt. The library is really good. It's got a really good library when it comes to the PlayStation VR. It is what it is. Yeah, no, like when it comes Carl Weave, you're one of the when I'm talking about when I mean like a L, they came out and they said it. We're gonna have the highest VR and all that stuff. It is what it is because they said that shit on the what was it? They said that shit at E3. But I'm glad. Listen, this is what I said on WBG, I believe. As time has gone on, sometimes you don't need to do what the competition is doing. You don't need to copy what the competition is doing. Certain things like the live service and all that, your Xbox Live, your PlayStation Plus, you compete on that level. But there's certain things that I would say, what's going on there? What's good? There's certain things that you don't need to copy. Kendrick, what's going on, bro? What's good, killer? I would say this. Razor, what's good? Emit Kumar, what's going on? There's certain things you don't need to copy. There's certain things you don't need to do at the same shit. When it comes to like the Nintendo Switch, look at that. They launched it in their own time. They didn't need to launch it against the PlayStation and the Xbox. Why go toe to toe? Why like do it at the same time? Why copy your competition? I'm sure you got your own your hardcore fan base. If you do something, what will happen? People will look at that and do you know what? That looks interesting. Go for it. You don't need to copy. Just exactly like when Xbox announced Series X at the Game Awards. Nobody expected that shit. Tell Sanchez Gaming what's going on, play. Web Day, what's going on, Playboy? What's going? Nobody expected to see the Series X at the Game Awards. You don't need to do the same shit, same routine day in, day out. You've done that shit for the past 15, 20 years. Change it up. And that's what they're doing right now. Xbox is changing it up. Starting next gen early. Maybe pushing out a native handheld. Who knows what's going on right now? This is what I'm talking about. No need to copy. Just like with the VR, when Phil announced it, they're going to be working on VR, it did not work out. He looked at the numbers, it's not good. And do you know what? I 100% agree with him. At the time, we were like, yeah, go toe to toe. Do exactly what we want to do. When the Xbox One X came out, 4K, yes, 6 T-flops, yes. Outperform PlayStation Pro, PS4 Pro. Let's go toe to toe with them. Nah, it is what it is. Looking at it right now, hindsight, I would say that was the right move. Not investing into the PlayStation Xbox VR. It's a niche market. Maybe 5 years, 10 years down the line, maybe something may happen. It might be a good shout. But as of right now, there's no need for it. And that was perfect. Black Viking, what's going on, player? What's good, man? Honestly, I do believe that was the right move. There's no cap on that. That was the right move because when it comes to the PlayStation VR 2, we've seen what's happening right now. Even though PlayStation's got 50 million consoles out there, and they love talking about console sales. Jigga J, what's good? They love talking about the console sales. Why are they pausing on the PlayStation VR 2 until they sell the units from the factory? It says it all. It's a niche market, and it isn't what it is. ATL, what's good? But that's what's crazy to me. Yeah, bro, listen, when it comes to the PlayStation VR, they're gonna cut for that shit. The homie THX with the 2, Sony is milking his fans for this gen. Pay more ponies, pay more. They're milking the shit out of them, THX. Fucks, bro. Talk that shit, Web Dave. But no doubt, perfect. It was bang on, bro. Now, you know, Colby brings a great point, man. Talking about this, imagine one Game Pass subscription gives you access to the Xbox games across PC, cloud, mobile, and Xbox with cross progression, achievements, and cloud save. Imagine that, Colby, ain't it? Imagine that. Imagine who is doing that. Just imagine who is doing that right now. And people say Xbox is a dog shit. Xbox doesn't do nothing. Really? They're full of it, bro. They're absolutely full of it. You can't beat it. You can't beat that shit, bro. Straight up. But anyway, let's make a slight transition. Let me change the memberships. There we go. What's going on, Flush Jackson? What's going on, Joey? What's going? What, Joey? What game are you playing right now? What dirt game are you playing right now? What are you playing right now? Razer Ultra. That's a nice laptop. That's a nice monitor, bro. Hell of a monitor. Playboy. Good shit. But when the PlayStation VR2, do you know what? I'm fucking happy. Before I move on, I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy they missed out. They didn't like invest into that shit. I'm happy they missed out on that shit. I'm glad they didn't. They put the money towards Game Pass and buying studios and buying publishers instead of investing into that dog shit PlayStation VR stuff. That's the bet. That's a W. That is, in my opinion. Right now, not investing into that shit, focusing on games, studios, the platform. That was the best thing that Phil did as well. 100%. What's going on, Toon Man? What's going on, Inferno Tim? What's good? Been a minute. No doubt. That was fucking awesome. Awesome. Yo, Joey, is that the new Captain America and Black? I sent it earlier today. Is that official? Is that a leak or is that officially out? I'll pull it up in a bit, bro, because I did see it. I thought it was some like Unreal Engine 5, like someone's playing around with Unreal Engine 5 or some shit. Oh shit, that's the official trailer. Nice. Let's see. Unreal. Oh, it's just a short clip, ain't it? Just a short clip. That's what it is. Is there a full trailer for it, Joy? Let me know. Put it in the DMs. Put it in the DMs. It's a full, or is it just a 6-second clip? Clip. That's all. I'll pull it up in a bit then. Anyway, let's make a transition to what was it? Bungie. Let's talk about Bungie, bro. 2740. Yeah, Joey, put it in the DMs, bro. I'll play it in a bit. I want to check it out. Cause I seen the clip and I thought, oh, that someone's done some Unreal Engine work. That's what I thought it was. Anyway, talking about Bungie, guys. Who remembers, guys? Who remembers when Bungie was acquired? The ponies was running with that shit. Every single one of them hoes said that Bungie is better than ABK. That Bungie is better than ZeniMax. Who remembers that shit? Dave Rizzy, what's up? Playboy Zora, what's good? One Trick Pony, what up? Who remembers that shit? Sully, you remember that shit? Sully, do you remember they were saying that shit? Bungie over ABK. Bungie over ZeniMax. 3.6 billion was a steal. They got Bungie, we own Halo. I remember Chris Hart, punk ass, bitch ass, said that we own Halo right now. Who remembers that shit? They said it's incredible what Sony did with Bungie. They said they overpaid for Bungie. Why? Because they wanted to keep the talent. That was a smart move by Bungie. Paying X amount for Bungie was the right move. It was perfect. No need to go for publishers, massive publishers. Just buy Bungie. Destiny is a great game. Buy them for the expertise. That's what they said. They said that was incredible. Why buy ABK? Why buy these publishers? Why buy ZeniMax? There's no point. Buy something small, and it's better. Better than ABK. Better than ZeniMax. Trust me, Rambo. You remember that shit? He was shouting. Chris Hart was out in the chat. We own Halo, you bots. We own it. We own that shit. We acquired Bungie. We own Halo. Halo is a first party game. Now some information has come out, guys. Some information about Bungie. What's going on with Bungie right now. And it's crazy, bro. I will read some of it out. I will definitely talk about it. Let me pull this up. And I'll just read a small part here. Receipts, Jigga J. Don't worry about the receipts, Playboy. We'll talk about the receipts on TTS, bro. Now, the reason why Sony, there's a lot of stuff be going on with Sony right now, closing down studios. We'll get to that point. But update, Sony leadership feels that Bungie is a failed investment, guys. It's a failed investment, guys. Are you reading this shit? Internally, Sony is looking at this very negative towards Bungie right now. It is seen as a failed investment. Look at this shit. And when it comes to the strategy being discussed, revolve around more of the recouping losses, bro. Look at this shit. Let me scroll down a bit. Let me pull. Look at this shit here. What is this shit? Let me highlight this part here. Oh shit. Let me pull it back. Let me highlight this shit. And let me just keep it there for a second. Look at the highlighted part, guys. As of right now, it is seen as a failed investment and is being discussed. Talking about recouping the losses. As you can see, I love to highlight the part failed. Bitch! How does it feel to spend $3.6 billion on a failed investment, guys? You bitch-ass ponies. How does it feel? It's a failed investment. That's what's been going on internally when it comes to the Sony leadership. They looked at the shit. They're looking at this shit and saying, look at this shit. It's a failed investment. You see this shit? Amblex, what's going on, player? Sapo, what's up? But let me take my fucking glasses off. But we were told that Bungie was the best shit since sliced bread. That's what we were told right now. Internally, they're having discussions. The Sony leadership is having discussions looking at Bungie right now. It's a failed investment. And how do we recoup losses? How are we going to make money back? How are we going to do that, guys? Tell me. How are we going to do that shit? Sony, Hiroki Totoki looked at that shit. Hiroki, like Dirt said, Hiroki got his notepad. He goes, yo, Jim. That's why Jim Ryan's punk ass is out of there. That's why Jim Ryan's punk ass is out of there. He goes, yo, Jim, what is this shit? You spent $3.6 billion on this shit. And you telling me our leadership in Sony right now looking at this shit, it's a failed investment. You spent $3.6 billion on this shit. And it's a failed investment. What are we doing in here right now? You taking the piss. Bungie is a failure. You spent $3.6 billion. You overpaid like a bitch. When we had our ponies working them street corners, selling their bitch ass for this acquisition. Are you telling me right now it's a fucking waste of money right now? Is that what you're telling me right now? It's a waste of money right now? We were busy working them street corners, selling our bitch asses for this acquisition. And you telling me right now, Jimmy boy. You are telling me right now, Jimmy boy, it's a waste. It's a failure. How can we recoup our costs? For real. First of all, you spent $305 million on that bitch-ass Spider-Man game. Looking at the paperwork right now. Looking at the shit right now. That's how much you spent on Spider-Man? And on top of that, I told you what was going on with The Last of Us 2. Why did it cost $10 motherfucking million to see Abby get bent over, take back shots, and see her left titty move a certain way? Why did it cost that much? First of all, Bungie cost X amount. You lost money. Spider-Man 2, swing to the left, bitch ass, cost X amount of money. We lose the money right now. Then we find out that Abby got bent over for $10 million to see her left titty move a certain way. And that's what it cost. Why did it cost that much for? Why is it costing that much? Why are you overpaying for this shit? $3.6 billion. You paid $1.2 billion extra to keep the talent. What talent did you keep? We are losing money. We are losing money left, right, and center. And you telling me Bungie was a good investment? Looking at the paperwork, it ain't shit. It ain't shit. Funny story though. Funny story. I know you guys, guys that make fun of talking about Abby getting bent over for 10 million, the scene cost $10 million to see Abby get back shots and see a left titty move a certain way, bro. Do you know what was funny about that, guys? I remember when I was playing Last of Us 2 and it came to that part, real story. I remember when it came to that part, Abby was getting bent over. Guess what? My brother walked into the room and he goes, "Yo, what is this shit?" I go, "Yo, this is the Last of Us 2, bro." He goes, "What?" I go, "Yeah, when Abby was getting bent over, taking back shots, when my brother seen what was on screen, this was his reaction."
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Talk that shit. He goes, my brother's like, what's going on here, bro? What's wrong with you? What kind of game are you playing? I'm seeing like a she shini, he shini getting bent over. Like, what is going on? My brother's like, what's wrong with you, bro? I go, "Yo, bro, listen, bro." I go, listen, brother, listen to me. Listen to me. That, what you're seeing right now, that cost $10 million to see her get back shots. It cost $10 million. But let's get back on topic. Let's talk about Bungie's punk ass. It's a failure. And guess what? And on top of that, what else is going on with Bungie right now? So much shit is going on right now. Look at this shit. Even the director, Bungie replaces the marathon. Look at this shit. And you telling me PlayStation is flawless. And you telling me PlayStation is perfect. Maniac Wayne Johnson, what's going on, Playboy? They replace the director. They have a new game director for the new game, Marathon. L after L after L. Mismanagement like a bitch. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now? Really? Internally, Sony has said, we feel like Bungie was a waste of money. Bungie is a failure. How can we recover our losses right now? Now, Bungie, they got a new game director for this game. Isn't this game supposed to come out the next year, in a year or so? And they have a new fucking game director? I'm good, Playboy. Green Goblin, what's good? I'm good. Why so serious? This game is supposed to come out with like what, a year or so? And they got a new game director? Really? What's funny about this is the whole, like, Bungie, I'll be honest with you. Just think about this guy. They spent about $3.6 billion on Bungie. Yeah, 2025, early 2025. They spent $3.6 billion on Bungie. ZeniMax was worth 7.6. And look what we got with ZeniMax. And these guys, these punk ass ponies, actually believe that it was a better acquisition than the ZeniMax or ABK. Is this what these guys really do they actually believe that? ZeniMax is on a roll right now. ZeniMax is rolling. Onyx with the 2, what's going on, Playboy? We were told that Bungie was more valuable than ABK, bro. That's what we were told. We were told Bungie is the shit, ABK ain't shit. Onyx. That's what they said to us. They told us. We got the receipts. I know the homie Dev has the receipts. They told us that the ABK ain't shit. The ABK is a nothing burger. Bungie is where it's at. Bungie is the real deal. That's what they told us. Only to find out that Sony, the leadership, internally, the leadership is saying is dog shit. That's what they're saying. And on top of that, you got a new game director, and the game is supposed to come out next year. I'll be for real, guys. Member for 13 months. Shout out to you, Playboy. He said the game marathon is getting cancelled. I'm calling it right now, bro. Less is more. Less is more. Talk that shit, Playboy. You know, Joey, that's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I mean? Ash means cancelled. Post production means shutting down production. You know, Joey, they'll give it the last attempt. They're gonna put it on PC, the PlayStation VR as well, and see what happens. Nothing happens. Don't expect a new PlayStation Part 3. PSVR3 ain't coming out. Straight up. Mark Smith, what's good, Playboy? It's crazy to me what's going on with PlayStation right now. Look at what's happening with all of the studios. London studio shut down. Fire Sprite, dead. Media Molecule just about swine. Insomniac layoffs. Last of Us Faction cancelled. Spider-Man 2 multiplayer cancelled. Twisted Metal cancelled. Live service game cancelled. There's so much going on right now with PlayStation. Bungie, they're in trouble right now. Like, what is going on? PSVR2, post-production. So much shit is going on right now. And you telling me that PlayStation's in a good spot? Xbox is in a good spot as well. Xbox is in a really good spot, what they're doing right now. PlayStation isn't. Xbox is set up for the future. PlayStation isn't. The PlayStation Portal. Nobody's talking about that shit. Let's be real. The Portal came out a couple of months ago. It ain't shit. The homie did great. Remember, for 22 months, man. What's going on, Playboy? The PlayStation VR2 is dog shit. The PlayStation Portal is dog shit. The PS5 Pro will be dog shit. PlayStation First Party is dog shit. PlayStation 5 is dog shit. You ain't lying there, Playboy. You ain't lying there. Looking at all that shit. Complete dog shit. Cancelling games. Cancelling fucking breaking down studios. Shutting down studios. PlayStation is on another level. PlayStation is on another level right now. I told you guys. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Raiden Blade, what's going on, killer? I told you it's gonna be a bloodbath. No doubt. Shit is looking spooky. And what's looking spooky? Let's make a slight transition. Let's make a small transition. Talking about spooky. Yep. You know, there's a certain game, and before I get to that, the homie Angry MD with a 2, shout out to you, Playboy. The Portal will be next on the put on pause list. Facts, bro. Angry MD, that will be paused as well. When it comes to the production line, they'll pause that shit, no doubt. The beer baron, what's going on, play? Now talking about what's spooky. A certain game has hit the platform, a different platform, and that is the PC platform. And you know who it is? It's the one and only Hoe of the Mountain. Everybody. Looking at this right now, this game has been out for nearly 2 years, or it's been out for 2 years. It decided to make its way to the PC platform right now. HOErizon, Hoe of the Mountain, has launched on PC Steam. And guess what, guys? It didn't even make the top 40. It didn't even make the top 40. And what's even crazy about this, guys? If I scroll down, If I scroll down, look where half the mountain is. It's moving up and down. It's 36, it says there. But look where it is right now. 58. It is 58, 40. It didn't even crack it, bro. PK Thunder Bumper Clack. What's going on, killer? 58. The game is launched. It is launched on PC. And it's 58. Nobody gives a shit about it. Let me pull up Aloy's face there. Look at Aloy's face. Guess what? Well, I guess the peach fuzz didn't help him. I guess the high power graphics over the shoulder didn't help him. Aloy didn't crack the top 40. Aloy is for the streets. Aloy belongs to the street corners right now. Should be selling a bitch ass, trying to recoup the cost. That's what Aloy needs to do, straight up, no doubt. Imagine that, talking that shit, talking about I've got the best looking game. No doubt the game looks great. But we told you, waiting 2 years to bring your game to the PC platform is a problem. Look at this shit. The game is dog shit. It didn't even crack the top 40 right now. Forget about 58, bro. 40 on the Steam charts. What is going on with this shit? Where is the DLC? Nobody gives a shit about the DLC. Like, Joey, you waiting 2 years to put that shit on PC. Nobody gives a shit about Aloy as well. Scott Gamer Dude, what's going on, Playboy? What's good? I hope you well. G Mize, look at this shit. Putting the game 2 years later on PC and nobody gives a shit about Peach Fuzz. Where is that Peach Fuzz? Is that Peach Fuzz helping this bitch? Nope. Ain't helping her. Ain't doing shit right now. It ain't doing shit right now. That's crazy, bro. Absolute crazy. I'll pull it up in a bit. It's wild to me though, like, and then the opponents would be like, "Yo, do you know what? Do you know what? Well, the opponents would be like, oh, nobody buys games on PC. PlayStation should have put the games on PC. Like, really? Really? Journal Spartan, what's going on, bro? What's good? Hope you guys are doing good. This is the problem with PlayStation. This is why Hiroki wants to push the games much faster on PC platform. G-Mark Luis, PlayStation VR2 is dead. They paused that shit. Paused on production. Until they sell the units. Nobody's buying that shit. We've seen the holidays when it came to the PlayStation VR2 versus the Quest. We've seen what was happening. 20-1. Forbidden West is on PC and it didn't even crack the top 40. Why? Because you put in that game too late on PC. Drop that shit much sooner. Make it 3 months, 6 months at least. Don't make it like it's 2 years later and expect the game to sell millions. The game ain't gonna do shit. And probably nobody cares about Aloy like that. Helldivers 2 sold great on PC. Sold a good X amount of games on PC. It's wild to me. PC gamers want that shit. Who wants to play a game 2-3 years later down the line? Nobody wants to do that shit. I'm not surprised there's so many games coming out, brand new games coming out. What's a 2-year-old game gonna do? Against like something like Dragon's Dogma, Helldivers. What is it gonna do? It ain't gonna do shit. A 2-year-old game ain't gonna do shit against a brand new game. Straight up. It is what it is. The homie Crazy Horse goes, Horizon Forbidden West looks crazy. Beautiful. But the game is boring as shit. A lot of people say that, even though I like the first one, a lot of people say it's boring. Scott Gamer Dude, no, I've not played Helldivers yet, bro. I need to download it on my PC, bro. Download it on this laptop to see how it plays. I've not played it yet, bro, to be honest. What is this shit? I want to pull this up. You got bored with God of War, yeah, but not every game is for everybody. Let's be honest, not every game is not for everybody. But it's wild to me to see what's going on with the PlayStation right now. It seems like nothing is working right now. Maybe the last attempt is this PlayStation 5 Pro. Maybe that's the last attempt selling hardware. Otherwise, they stick to the PlayStation 5 and let that take off. Because nothing else is working right now. The biggest thing with PlayStation right now, they're not set up for the future compared to Xbox. That's what it is. And to see, like, they're dying. You're right. Long live the Black Mamba. It's not working out, bro. It's not working out. Shit is looking spooky. And we'll see how that plays out. HOErizon not even cracking the top 40. That's not gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do shit. And I'm sure that Hiroki's looking at this and do you know what? We need to bring the games quicker to the platform. Much quicker to the platform. That's what we need to do. Instead of waiting 2 years, let's bring that shit within like 6 months to a year. Quick as possible. To make the money. Because after a couple of months, nobody buys the shit. People want a game quick as possible. Nobody's going to wait 2 years to play a game. If they want to play it, they play it day one or within the 6 months. After that, they move along. Because brand new games are coming. Because you got brand new games coming every fucking week, every couple of weeks. And that's what people are playing. People ain't going to play a 2-year-old game. And I'm not surprised Hoe of the Mountain flopped on Steam. Because nobody wants that shit. And nobody cares about Aloy like that. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh, man. Feeling a bit of a headache coming on right now. It'll be alright. Once I break my fast, I'll be alright. Once I break my fast, I'll be okay, bro. Now, let me make a slight transition, guys. Let's talk about this PlayStation shit. What's going on, Abdul? Hope you're doing well, bro. Joe Schmo, we could do something like that. We could do something like that. That's good, Abdul. Enjoy your fast, bro, man. I'm about another 25 minutes, half an hour left. Then I'll break it. I'll end the show in the next 15 minutes. That's good, bro. Now, what I was talking about? Let's talk about the PlayStation 5. Do you know what's crazy about the PlayStation 5? I mean, the PlayStation 5 Pro. Is that, listen, I'm one of them guys. I'm into the tech. Go for it. Bring it out. No doubt. I like shit like that. But the way people are talking about, like, the PlayStation 5 is going to be doing this and doing that, bro, listen. Calm the fuck down. Calm down with the shit. Paul, what's going on? Sapo, what's going on? Calm down. Don't go out there and say it's going to be doing this and doing that. It's nice. I love it. I'm into the mid-gen refreshes hardware. I'm into the shit. But don't come out and say it's going to compete against a 4090 or it's going to be doing this and that. Calm the fuck down. The homie Mandingo, what's going on, Playboy? What's good with the 5? Because hey, Sean, just like Zoro said in the comments, I like him. R2 could not finish for the first time in my life. Oh, come on, Mandingo. Come on, Mandingo. I thought you were going to talk about HOErizon, Hoe of the Mountain. Then all of a sudden, you tricked me. Come on, Mandingo. I too could not finish for the first time in my life. You POS, Mandingo. Come on, bro. You POS. I thought you were talking about the game. POS. What's good, Mandingo? What's good, bro? That was funny, though. But like when the PlayStation games are talking about the PlayStation 5 is gonna be doing this, the PlayStation 5 Pro is gonna be doing that. Like, calm down, look at the shit. Digital Foundry is talking about the CPU, bro, because it's only like a 10% boost or less than that.
The upshot of this is, as Alex said, is that the games that are targeting 30 FPS are not going to be targeting 60 frames per second on PlayStation 5 Pro if they're CPU limited. So, all of the sort of conjectures that, hey, this is going to be a great box for Grand Theft Auto 6. We'll be able to run that at 60 frames per second, unless there's some magical CPU stuff being done by Rockstar. I suggest that's not going to happen. Extra 10% on clocks isn't really going to do much at all. It will help your sort of worst possible frame rates when you're CPU limited, but it's not a game changer. I think that's pretty clear.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. I was talking that shit. Listen, when it comes to the PlayStation VR2, yeah, I'm a POS. When it comes to the PlayStation Pro, let's be honest. Let it come out. Let it do what it needs to do right now. Straight up. If we can do 4K 120 using the PSSR, whatever you want to call it, technique, go for it. If you can do 4K 120, 4K 60, let's see in action. Don't go out there and talk about, yo, this is competing against a 4090. Shut your bitch ass up. Don't do that shit. Keep it within the console space. Keep it versus Xbox versus PlayStation right now. That's what we're talking about here right now. If we can do some crazy stuff, that's awesome. No doubt. I'm into the hardware shit. No doubt. If Xbox drops a mid-gen refresh, for example, a Handheld, I'm there day one. No doubt. No doubt. But don't expect games to be running 60 FPS all of a sudden like this. GTA might not do that shit. It is what it is. It looks similar to the PlayStation 4 Pro. Let's see how this plays out. If they can use techniques to get it from 1080p to a 4K image, that's awesome. That's awesome. I don't mind that shit. But don't go out there and talk about it's going to be doing this, it's going to be doing that. Let's see the real world performance when it's out there. And that shit, I think it will cost $600 to $650, bro. Easy. Yeah, call Beeb. If that shit doesn't do nothing, it's a waste of money. No doubt. It was pointless. No doubt. But what was crazy about this, when you got the ponies talking that shit, when the Xbox was more powerful with the T-flops, what did the ponies say? Ponies were like, yeah, you know what, let's look at the real world performance. But as soon as the PlayStation Pro comes out, or it's 33 T-flops, oh shit! The PlayStation 5 Pro is 33 T-flops. Take that, you bots. Look at the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's amazing. It's twice the power of the Series X, or 3 times the teraflops of the Series X. Take that, you bots. Imagine saying that shit. Imagine saying that shit, only to find out you expose yourself. Look at this shit. You have the same ponies talking about this. J-Dub, this God of War is done on the PlayStation 4 with a mere 8.4 teraflops. You can have all the teraflops you want. I'll take the games. You hear this shit? What games are you playing right now, guys? You talking about teraflops? You ain't playing shit. PlayStation does not have any games. Brup. Yes, Tony Stark, that's the guy we're talking about right now. He goes, let's put it in layman terms. Real world performance over teraflops. And Nick Marcel, I'm a PlayStation fan for a reason, and it ain't because of teraflops. But nah, dudes are capping for teraflops right now. They capping for that shit. They capping for teraflops right now. Duke Togo, what's going on, Playboy? Mr. Kimo, what's up? What's good? What? Michi Poo, what's good? Why are they capping for teraflops right now? Why are they capping for this shit right now? When they said it's all about the games, I'll take the games. I'll take the real world performance right now. Bitch! Why are you capping for teraflops right now? Because PlayStation is gonna have more. That's why you're capping for that shit. Your favorite brand has more teraflops right now, and you're capping for that shit. That's why. You pieces of shit. The MD with the 5. Salute to you, Playboy. Pony plays the biggest game in the world. They play the biggest games in the world, guys, and that's Twitter. Facts, MD. Facts. Them pieces of shit love Twitter. They live on Twitter. Live in spaces as well for 8 hours straight. The POSs. He ain't doing shit. These ponies capping for that shit. They ain't doing nothing, bro. PlayStation has no games right now. Joey, that's Tony Stark there, helping the developers to get employment. Because they were unemployed. He was helping them out. His DMs were open. That's what he was talking about. His DMs were open, and he said to the people, I can help you. Shoot me a DM. Now, all of a sudden, teraflop matters. But when the same dudes were talking about is all about the games, bitch, you got no games right now. That's why you're talking about teraflops. Xbox is dropping games left, right, and center. First party games, that's what you talked about. Now, all of a sudden, it doesn't matter. It's all about the T-flops. You guys are crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And the way they're talking about it, like, this game is going to be next level. It's going to be incredible. Like, come on, guys. Behave. Back off. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Like, let it come on. Let's see what you can do. Let's see what you can do. The POSs. I can't wait when the PlayStation Pro comes out. I want to see what you can do. No, that, and I know some of the homies in the chat talking about what's that new development kit about. Do you know what it is, bro? Like, I know you guys have been talking about it, but it's going to be interesting to see what is it like. Let me pull it up. And I'll make a slight transition to this. 103.15. What's going on, Bunty? What's good, Mitchy Poo? 9 lives, what's good? It'll be a big bitch. Sapo is going to be a big bitch. Now, talking about this new development kit, guys, I don't know if any of you guys have seen this. Here, look at the date. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. The homie MD, once again, shout out to you, Playboy, with the 2-way. They didn't get RDNA 3 with that Pro, bro. They get RDNA 6, bro. They're talking about RDNA 6 for the PlayStation 5 Pro. They're crazy, them guys, bro. Now, my homies, I want to ask you something. We know the Series X. Now, let me start with number 1. The Xbox One X came out in 2017 holiday. The Xbox One X came out in 2017 holiday. Look at the date. 2017-09-1. September. The Series X came out in 2020 holiday. When it comes to putting a development kit in, when it comes to Korea, they have to do this, guys. Apparently, they have to do this. Let me zoom out. A certification when it comes to dev kits. And when it comes to, Korea, guys, they have to show it. Now, when it comes to the Series X, the certification, 2020-6-11. I would say this. That was for the Series X. That was 4 or 5 months before the launch of the Series X. Now, guys, there's a new entry. Someone has entered a new development kit. As of right now, 2024, March 18. 2 days ago, Microsoft Corporation, the corporation that, look at that, guys, has entered a new XDK console. Microsoft has put in a certification for a brand new XDK console as of 2 days ago. People are saying, is it a digital Series X? I'm not sure, bro. Like, people are saying that's cancelled. Could it be? Now, like Carl Reeve, this is what I think it is. I feel like, who remembers the leaked DMs when Phil said, when it comes to cloud gaming, you'll be able to play the games that you own. Cloud gaming. The games that you own, you'll be able to play them through xCloud. Is that a possibility? But I don't know. Why would they put in for an XDK console? It's talking about a console. Are they counting that? Are they counting a handheld as a console right now? Do you get what I mean? Are they counting that as a console? It'd be interesting. Some people are saying it could be cloud, it could be the digital Series X, or could it be a native handheld? Carl Reeve, that's what I'm thinking, bro. You're right about that. Why would they need a new XDK? Look, Carl Reeve, let me pull up Carl Reeve. This is what me and Carl Reeve were talking about in the DMs. Why would you need a new XDK to remove the disk drive? Nothing about that fundamentally changes the hardware. When it comes to the fundamentals, nothing about it changes it. Is it a mid-gen refresh? Is it a native handheld? What is it? What could it be? Could it be possibly like when the Series X digital got cancelled, the talk about people got cancelled, maybe they're doing a mid-gen refresh as well. And you know what? It could be a handheld. It could be a handheld, or it could be a mid-gen refresh. And do you know what? I'm up for it. I'm down for it. I don't mind. Sybil, every screen is on Xbox. Bro, I don't know, bro. We got some exciting news. Sarah Bond talked about this. Sarah Bond said it. We got hardware coming, discussing this holiday, and next gen as well. But Maniac, that's a bit early for next gen though. If the next gen is supposed to start, well, unless it start next gen in 2025, that'll be crazy. It's either a handheld or a mid-gen refresh. That's why I can see it, bro. Unless they start next gen in 2025, that'd be crazy. Real Mark Smith, the cloud is not bad over here, bro. Cloud gaming is pretty decent over here. It's not bad. So this is the way I see it, bro. It doesn't make sense, bro. Like, why would, if they're gonna do a next gen launch in 2026, unless they cancel the plan, and they're gonna do a mid-gen a next gen console in 2028. I don't know, bro. I feel like it's a handheld. Honestly, I feel like it's a handheld. It's gotta be a handheld, a native handheld, a portable handheld. No doubt. I would like to see what they can do. I like to see what they can do, bro. It will be interesting because listen, Saltwagon, Intel, they made a partnership with Intel. I don't know, bro, man. I feel like, I don't know if, basically it's the Xbox Rogue Ally. It'll be a proper, look, one thing, this is what I want from the Xbox handheld. A native handheld. I don't want none of that bullshit portal stand. None of that bullshit. A native handheld. Cloud gaming handheld, I'm okay with it, but I want a native handheld that's proper like an Xbox. When you boot it up, it looks like an Xbox. The interface, the UI is an Xbox. Straight up. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking forward to. It doesn't make sense. Why would he put in for the XDK console? A new one. To me, it only makes sense either you doing a mid-gen or a handheld. And I feel like it's a handheld. Imagine, now Sully, I'm going to get to the point. What do you mean you can't hear me, bro? Oh, Maniac must be behind. Imagine, this is Sully, I was going to talk about that. Imagine playing GTA 6 on the go. Imagine playing Call of Duty on the go. Imagine that shit. Imagine playing GTA 6 on the go on your handheld. An Xbox handheld. Imagine that shit. That will be interesting, bro. That will be. Carl B, what do you think of that, bro? Like Joey, Fox, bro. Shout out to Carl B, bro, the homie. He might give away a handheld for the holidays this year. Salute to you, Playboy, bro. Salute to you, bro. Celebrate the year for Xbox. Salute to you, man. Carl B is the OG, bro. A real one, bro. Imagine that shit. A handheld, a native handheld, playing GTA on it. That would be something, bro. Like, it doesn't, like homies, make it make sense to me. Why would they put in for a new XDK? That's the only thing I see it. That's the only way I can see it. Either being a handheld or a mid-gen refresh. I'll put my money on. I will put my money on a handheld. It's gonna be a handheld. Sarah Bond talks about a handheld. Phil loves the handheld. They've been talking about the handheld for a hot minute right now, for the past 2, 3, 4 years right now. I reckon it's gonna be a native handheld coming out. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or early next year. I reckon that's what's gonna happen. It's gotta be a handheld, and I'm looking forward to it. I would love to see a native handheld from Xbox, no doubt. Imagine playing GTA, Call of Duty, your biggest games on the handheld. And when it comes to the handheld, guys, remember this: a native experience, that will be the only one that's doing it because it's not available on PC. GTA 6 won't be available on PC day one. So Xbox will be they could announce it at June showcase. Xbox could be the one. A native handheld playing GTA 6 next year. That would be incredible. I'm down for that shit, bro. I'm ready for that shit. Let's go, Xbox. Let's get a handheld. Let's go for it. It probably costs about $500, but let's go for it, Playboys. That's awesome, bro. Because GTA is not available on PC. GTA is like a heavy seller, a big seller. That's what you need, bro. Have a native Xbox, make it look like the Xbox dashboard. Playing GTA 6, Call of Duty, your other future games, native on handheld, on the Xbox handheld. It has to be something, bro. It has to be, bro. Yeah, man. The homie Carl Weeb, if you remember earlier this year, last year, Carl Weeb did a Star Wheel giveaway controller. The homie Mark Smith got that. So shout out to Mark Smith, bro. He still got the Starfield controller. Shout out to Carl Weeb for that, bro. The homie. It's gonna be like a $399, $599, $499 handheld. Let's see how that shit plays out, bro. It's gonna be the Xbox store, bro. 100%. None of that Windows bullshit. Xbox store. It is what it is, bro. If you wanna sideload the Windows, sideload it. But it needs to be a native experience Xbox. Fuck the Windows store. None of that bullshit. An Xbox handheld with the Xbox store, no doubt. Now, before we go, guys, let's look at this Captain America new trailer. Then I'm gonna eat. The Surface team might be involved with that shit, bro. They might be involved with that shit. Let's look at this shit, bro. Let's look at the new trailer for this Marvel thing.
They're combing the streets. Searching house to house.
If they arrest you two, they will take you to their headquarters, and you will not return.
I'm more concerned with the 6-foot cat man who's got claws that can cut through vibranium alloy.
So far, so good.
By my count, that makes 2 super soldiers loose in Paris.
3, counting you.
And that's 2 too many.
Bro.
I'll be there before the sun rises. Before the Germans, before that American.
Bro,
The
this...
Iron Force has been found.
Damn.
Please, just stick to the rooftops. Be careful, Stan Pasami.
When am I not?
It's better if I tackle this one alone.
You may encounter some obstacles.
That won't
Bro,
be a
this shit
problem.
looks good, man.
Our cat friend is definitely here too. By the look of things, he's not very far ahead.
The American boy is right.
Yeah, she
on
did
your
Long
heels.
Live Black Mamba.
Who the hell are you?
If you wanted us dead, we'd be dead. So what do you want?
Answers.
That's far enough!
Stay out of my way!
Stand aside!
I do not take orders from anyone!
Oh,
I don't
shit.
have time for this.
Neither do I.
1943, guys. The Rise of Hydra. Shit looks dope, bro. 2025, baby. Let's go. So where did it show that? Like, where was that shown off? I don't get it. Where was this, bro? Was it some like movie event or some shit? Bro, I'll be honest with you. That's a game. That is a game. All right, so the Unreal live stream, right? It was shown on TTS, bro. Bro, that looks good, man. If they can keep it focused, a single play story focus, the game will do great. I really do believe it's PAX East, right? Mr. Kima, yeah. That was a game, bro. Dusty Turtle, that was a game. If they can keep it a single player narrative, I've got a lot of faith in the game. A lot of faith in the game. I love seeing shit like that, bro. I love being a gamer, man. Us guys, I love seeing the tech. I love seeing the jump. I love seeing shit like that, man. Regardless, watch the clip. The clip as well. Let me pull the clip up. The clip is a bit of a shit copy, ain't it? I'll pull the clip up anyway. This is the clip he's talking about.
That's far enough! I'm here on the business of the United States government.
Yours is not the only business here. Stay out of my
Bro,
way.
the mocap looks fucking awesome.
I do not take orders from anyone. Turn around, boy. Go home.
Look, pal, I don't know who you are.
But I know who you are. Captain. America's hero. Dancing around in red, white, and blue underwear.
Says the man dressed like an overgrown house cat.
That shield that you hide behind does not belong to you. You are unworthy of it.
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
That's far enough!
I'm coming. Do you know what? It looks good, bro. It looks good. The the characters look incredible. I really hope they stick to a single play narrative game. None of that fluff bullshit. Give us a nice 10 to 15 hours experience. I'm good with that shit. I'm good. I'm coming. I'm good with that. Okay. I'm perfect with that, bro. Unreal Engine, let's keep it a buck. If the game is looking like that right now, what do you think Gears of War is going to look like? Tell me, guys. What do you think Gears of War is going to look like? Gears of War is going to be next level. When it comes to the cutscenes, the gameplay, Gears of War 6 is going to be insane. Dusty Turtle, you read my motherfucking mind. Look at this shit. It's on all platforms. Amy Hennon, she only does single player games, narrative stuff. That's what I'm talking about, Call of Duty. She normally does that. I hope she knocks it out of the park. I want to see that shit. It looks awesome. Regardless of its cutscenes as well, in-game engine, in-game footage, it looks incredible. That's the shit I like to see. Gears of War is gonna look insane. Insane. I'm looking forward to that shit, bro. Day one. I really hope they knock it out of the park. I really hope they do, bro. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna break my fast. You guys be safe. Keep talking that shit. I'll see you this week on TTS at 1 p.m. Eastern. And let's give a shout out to the one and only our marketing director, Kid Smooth. I'm out, homies. Be safe.
Xbox. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. It has 300 plus for only $15. Bug stacks, Hades, even Among Us. 120 frames on that Psycho Nuts. Got games, niche games like Cluster Truck. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass.
Justin Mark, what's good,
Got it on my PC and my Xbox.
I'm out. Woo! TTS, homies. Let's talk that shit. Take that. Oh shit, I'm still live. Game Pass. Woo! You know what? Let's play. I got one for you. I got one more for you guys. I got one more for you. Everybody who remembers this shit.
Mooch and crap. They talk about games and no drama smack. Search the web for media ties to catch these ponies in their lives. Look out! Here comes Mooch and Crab. Are they bots? Listen up. They have Mountain Dew in their blood. NeoGaf, Xbox Red, Crap's got 10 dog all over it. Hey there! Here comes Mooch and Crab.
Welcome to M&C The Adventures of Dirt Griggity.